Repair credit damage with these tips. By howtogrowcredit.com. While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and feel free to comment down below with any questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, when the video ends, make sure to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com. Both with new content added daily. You can fix your credit and create more opportunities for you. These handy hints are designed to help you repair your credit back into good shape. If you have credit cards where the balance is more than half of your credit limit, pay these down right away. Any balances that are over half your limit drag your credit rating down. So be sure to pay your credit card down, or, if you cannot, try to use another credit card. Financing a home can be made more difficult when your credit score is low. If possible, try to get an FHA loan because there is a guarantee that it will be given to you. FHA loans can even work when someone lacks the money to make a down payment or pay closing costs. You can dispute inflated interest rates if you are being charged more than you should be. There are legal limits set in place to control the amount of interest a creditor is allowed to charge you, plus your original debt is all the credit card company paid when you made the purchase. You did sign a contract saying that you would pay off the debt. You can consider suing your creditors if the interest rates are outrageously high. The next thing you should do when trying to improve your credit is developing an effective plan and make a plan. You need to make a plan and not change how you spend your spending habits. Only buy what you necessary. To start repairing your credit, you need to start paying your bills. You should pay your bills in full each month. Do not let them fall behind again and get yourself in trouble. Once you start paying your past bills off, you will notice an immediate improvement in your credit. If you are unable to get a new card because of your bad credit, applying for a secured credit card is an option. If you get a new card and use it responsibly, your credit rating will begin rising. Work with the companies to whom you owe money to get your debt back under control. You should contact the company and request a lower interest rate or a due date change if necessary. One way to tackle this problem is to call them and ask if you can have the due date or monthly charge amount changed. You can keep your interest rates lower by working to keep your credit rating. This should make your monthly payments easier and it will enable you to repay your debt a lot quicker. Do not involve yourself in illegal activities. Various online scams involve creating a fresh credit file. This is illegal and you will eventually be caught. Legal repercussions will cost you a lot of money, and you could go to jail. If you want to fix your credit, avoid companies claiming they can remove all of your issues. This is a scam. Negative credit information remains on your history for 7 years. Take a look at your credit report if you have a bad score. Even if a charge held against you is legitimate, any problems with its details, like the date or the amount owed, could make the entire entry invalid and eligible for removal. Some methods of credit settlement can be a blow to your credit score, and you should be sure of how it will affect you. Creditors just want their money that you owe them and could care less how that hurts your score. To rebuild bad credit, it can be a good idea to get rid of your extra credit cards. You should only have one. Making one monthly payment will be easier than paying off different bills. It will be easier for you to make payments on a single credit card account, as opposed to several. Joining a credit union is a great way to boost your credit score when you are having a hard time doing so elsewhere. Make sure the credit repair agency is reputable. You have to watch out for credit repair agencies that promise more than they can deliver or are simply fraudulent. A fair number of people have been scammed by these unethical credit repair companies. If you read enough reviews, you can find out which ones are good and which are bad. Dispute every error you identify on any of your credit reports. You may want to argue against the reports, but potential lenders will not consider your statements. It might make things worse by making the negative marks stand out. Do not live beyond your means any longer. You need to change your way you think to do this correctly. In the not-too-distant past, credit was easy and people could stretch themselves too far, but now those risky financial choices are catching up with them. Be sure to assess your finances and find out the things that you can truly afford. Avoid using your credit cards. Pay for everything you buy with cash instead. If you do use a credit card, pay the full balance each month. If you have bad credit, close all old accounts except for one. You should arrange to make payments or make a balance transfer to your remaining account. This allows you to pay off a single account rather than many small ones. If you are trying to fix your credit, be aware of lawyers who claim to instantly fix your credit. Because of the surge of credit issues out there, a lot of unscrupulous lawyers advertise that they can repair your credit for large fees. Before contacting any lawyer for help fixing your credit, investigate him or her thoroughly. Check your credit card carefully each month and make sure there aren't any discrepancies. If this is the case, you have to make sure that you take care of them immediately with the company so that they don't send that information to the credit bureaus. Build your credit back up to repair it. Consider a card that requires payment in advance. This will improve your score without the risk of failure. Lenders look favorably towards you when you faithfully pay your bills on time. Credit cards. Be aware that opening a new credit card account can affect your credit score negatively. Fight the temptation to get that credit card at the checkout when they offer you big discounts if you do it. Opening a new credit line can immediately decrease your credit score. Pay off any balances on all credit cards as soon as you can. Pay down your cards that have the highest interest rates first. This will show creditors you are responsible for your credit cards. Come up with a way to pay off any existing unpaid debts. These things will still appear on a credit report, but they will be marked paid, which is better for your credit. This is one of the quickest ways to create and maintain a good credit status. Late payments are added to credit report companies and they can damage your chances of being eligible for a loan. Start lowering your debt now. Potential creditors will look at your debt-to-income ratio. You are thought to be a bad credit risk if you have a lot of debt in comparison with your income. The majority of people will not be able to pay off the debt in one swoop. Write regular payments into your budget until you can get it taken care of. Make sure that the credit score repair agency you choose to work with is legitimate. There is plenty of credit score repair business that can cost you money and do nothing for you. Many people have been the victim of credit improvement scam. Make sure you check over your credit report very carefully for any discrepancies. Occasionally, mistakes occur or an error is made in your file. Credit disputes will allow you to remove false information from your credit report. Try not to use credit cards only for purchases you can afford to pay off. Use cash for purchases instead while you need to buy something. If you must use your credit card, but pay it back as soon as possible. It is important to document all of your communications with credit bureaus while you try to clear your credit report of inaccurate information. This means every single contact you make needs to be noted, every email and letter that was sent needs to be saved, and have written summaries of your telephone conversations. When sending a dispute letter, send it certified mail as proof of mailing and receipt. A nasty credit situation would be having many different debts you can't afford to pay off multiple debts. Even if you can barely meet the minimum payments, these small payments will still somewhat please your creditors, which will likely stop them from getting in touch with collection agencies. Begin rebuilding your credit score by making sure that all your monthly bills are paid on time. Always make at least the minimum payment on your credit cards. Even one missed or late payment can affect your credit. Improve your credit rating and open up more opportunities for you in the future. There are simple, free steps you can take to repair your credit. These tips can make it possible for you to improve your credit effectively. Keep checking and savings account active. Having ongoing accounts shows that you have an income and the ability to manage your money. It shows you pay bills and handles money well. If managed properly, your accounts will show evidence of reliability and responsibility, which will help your situation with creditors. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com. Both with new content added daily. Also, check out our recommended credit repair system with the link in the description. Remember to like, comment, subscribe and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you, but also tells YouTube to share this content with others. How to grow credit. Steps to grow your credit score.